Hi, Sarah. I was talking earlier about beauty products. Now, if you'll notice, I ran into a girl in the mall who actually gave me a bargain on these. I told her I would advertise them on YouTube. Hopefully not too many people are watching my YouTube because they're such excellent videos. Okay. Now, she has the same acne problem as me, if you'll notice. It's actually stress-related acne. I also have discoloration of the skin, which she doesn't have. There's a product for that too, and I actually have that. We'll go over that in a little while. Anyway, these are products from the Dead Sea, and now we always know, as we know, the Dead Sea is a place where nothing grows, so they don't have anything in there. But what it is good for is cleansing and beauty products. So, your girl Sarah, you find this all very interesting, right? Of course. Let's see. How can I set this up on this towel so it'll tape me? Beauty products from the Dead Sea. Okay. So hence it is good for something. Alright. Dead Sea over in Israel. I guess she was a girl from there. And she moved out because of the war. I've seen her before at school. I don't know, but a lot of them what they do. Anyway, this is soap. Just your regular soap for washing. I was telling you, I haven't had soap for a while. I've kind of forgotten about it. So it was interesting. I ran into her today. So anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm washing my face with this Dead Sea Israel soap. Ooh. I just don't want to get the camera wet. I'm gonna have a break and I'll be out of a way to make videos, and then what kind of I don't like doing myself. Oh, by the way, I did finish my 4-hour-long test. I was really proud of myself. I didn't do it till today, though, so I did it till 15, but I'm trying to get stuff done early so that I get the classes done early, seeing as they're online, but it doesn't work that way because you always end up doing it later, and then that's better than expected. So, anyway, that was the regular wash. Now what we're going to do is put on our Dead Sea mask. At least the Dead Sea is good for something. Now this is a cleanser. Hopefully, I did tell her to advertise, and somehow, so I want to keep to my word. Advertise, because that's how she gave me a deal. Now, this is the mask. Now you're supposed to rub it. I'm not like a expert at rubbing skin. Some people are. I just don't get into that stuff, but I mean, why not, right? So, anyway, if you'll notice, a lot of kids have like acne and stuff, and stuff like Proactive. I know some my brother's having acne is not all that useful. The girls didn't get that bad of acne, but Proactive and what was it like? Other stuff really doesn't work that way. Well, apparently this stuff does, and you're supposed to use it like once a week. So I'm imagining over the course of a month, hoping this will go away. Let's see. It also cleanses your hands. There's also a cleanser. I'll show you that later that actually cleanses everything out of your body. Now, interesting now because I have a lot of dirt off now. If I had, I'm supposed to have little puff things to clean this off with, but I don't have those. So the towel will have to. Now, I put on this. Now I'm going to use, let's see what this is called. Moisturizing cleansing gel. That's the peeling gel. This is, she said use this one, the cleansing, the actual cleaning of the skin, which is quite interesting. The other stuff for, I haven't opened this stuff yet. The other stuff actually, cleanses the whole body. This is more for the face, which is actually a less delicate, more delicate than the rest of you. Anyway, I did think it was interesting that the Dead Sea mineral is useful for something because really nothing grows there. It's blown up for a good reason, I'm sure. But here it is, good for beauty products. Who would have known? Okay. Let's see. Actually, it feels really good. As long as you're doing it on yourself. Because typically, people spend like thousands of dollars on this kind of product. If you can do this at a reasonable price and have it actually work better. I always thought they were quite ridiculous spending that much money on beauty products, but this being cheap as it was. Okay. So we use the cleansing gel, which is my advertising for this girl. Otherwise I'd be lying, so we don't want to do that too much now, do we? So, and now I'm going to put on the moisturizing cream. It's funny, I just typically don't do stuff like this. Now that I'm so bored, this is what I'm doing. Alright. Useful area. All the beauty products in the world that you need. Because if your skin is even, you don't need to wear makeup. Which is a positive, because that stuff is expensive. No. That's why I don't really use it. It's like $40 for the stuff that evens out your skin. Why would you use it? It costs so much money. Now, let's see, unless you buy the cheap stuff, which everyone has allergies to. Anyway, this is going to stay on my face, so, because it's a moisturizer, so I'm not going to cleanse that off. Anyway, I will see in a matter of a month whether or not this gets rid of my acne. Now, 3 days or so, I'm going to try the Bud Max, which actually evens out your skin. Now, a lot of people have these skin problems. Mine was never so bad, but apparently I have something called, every time I go to the doctor and I get like an infection on my leg or something, I get a lot of those. They always tell me I have rosacea, but I just gotta say, I'm not gonna buy the treatment for it. It's not that bad. But anyway, there you go. So I'm gonna see how well this one works. And Sarah, considering the fact that you're a girl, I'm sure this is very interesting to you. And here's my advertisement on YouTube, just like I promised this sales girl. Great, huh? Alright.